Hello there, this is Ujjwal and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a flip through plus a list of supplies and all the details that I used for making this beautiful album. This album was part of my design team post at Dress My Craft this month, and since I always get lots of queries about doing tutorials for scrapbooks and such, I thought this flip through along with the list of products that I used would help somehow. So of course, for all the cutting and the paper cutting, the trimming the papers down to size, I used the Dress My Craft paper trimmer. It's a really high quality trimmer and I'm really enjoying working with it. And all the scoring and folding, I used the Dress My Craft scoring tool, and again, very high quality product. I've mentioned this already, I'm really impressed with how well it works. Now for the cover, I've used these mulberry flowers, which are again from the Dress My Craft brand and are available on the Crafter Corner's website. And the papers that I've used are of course the Hydrangea Lawns paper pack. This is one of their very first paper packs that was launched, and I've always been in love, and I've been hoarding this paper pack for years now. And then of course, as embellishments, I used the motif sheet, the coordinating motif sheet for a Hydrangea Lawns paper pack. Now we also used this classic doily die as an embellishment throughout the album, and it really adds a very nice soft great feel and works great as an embellishment throughout the album. The sentiment that I've used is from this stamp set by Mudra. Again, these are all available at Crafter's Corner, and I'm going to list down all the supplies and the links where you can purchase them from. Then this wine, again from Dress My Craft. There are more cherry blossoms, and yeah, everything here is pretty much Dress My Craft. So let's see what's inside. So again, I've used you can see the motif sheets as my embellishments. The doily is there, and then I've used the sentiment. This is from a different stamp set from Paper Tray Ink, and they do not retail, so I'm not posting the link. And this little tag is again a great addition. I used this love tag die, and yeah, I think these are great for cards as well as for layouts and adding these small cute touches to your albums, scrapbooks and layouts. And then again, these sentiments, some sentiments are also included in the motif sheet, so I've used those as well. Now this stamp is again the same one, so I've used this throughout the album. And yeah, and then the doily and another sentiment from the motif sheet as well. And then this page can hold up to 4 photographs. You can see I've not adhered down that particular photo mat completely, so you can insert a photograph there. Another thing that I've used throughout the album is this banner shape, and I've used the Dress My Craft banner punch for this. This particular punch can take up to 3 sizes, 1.5 inches, 2 inches and 2.5 inches. So it's really great to add some more interest to your pages, and I loved using it. This is one of my favorite things to do in albums and scrapbooks. And you can see even on the second page, I've used that banner punch a few times there as well as on the top to add more layers. And yeah, I've used this very extensively throughout the album, and I like how it adds that little detail to otherwise simple pages. So this particular thing is an accordion, and you can add about 6 to 7 photos there, or maybe journal. It's totally up to you. And then again, the sentiment is the same Mudra stamp set called Universal Love, and yeah, this one has space for a single photo, and again you can insert it like so. So you can see that a photo would look really great there. And then I added some details, and then I get the doily, some motifs from the motif sheets. And then I have this another interactive page, and you can see I've also used the negative of the doily die there. So I don't like wasting my papers and supplies, so I like adding them wherever possible. This is another Mudra stamp set that I've used here. It's called Love Equation, and then here I have a little interactive album going on, sorry, a little interactive page which has space for about 6 photographs. And this next page is actually a vellum envelope that I've decorated and added the pages to. So again, you can see I've added a sentiment. This is from a Technique Tuesday stamp set, and I also like using the top part of the pages, so you'll see me use those. I think they also add a little bit extra interest, you know, some layering, so you will see that I've used that extensively as well. Then on the inside I created like a little pocket for some tags, and the sentiments are again from the motif sheet, and then the vellum envelope itself holds photo mats. So yeah, I think vellum adds a little bit, you know, softness to this album and goes really well with these papers. You will also notice some rounded corners and edges, for which I've used the Dress by Craft corner punch. This is a really tiny cute punch and works really well again. So I've added this wherever possible, the rounded corners. I think they also add a little bit of finesse and, you know, the finishing look. And here I have this little Polaroid which can hold a photo, and then again this is a Polaroid, so you can insert the photo from the top. And the top part here I thought looks really great, so I used the doily. I've cut it into 2 pieces, and then I've added one to the tag and then one to the base itself, so it looks like a single doily, but you can actually take the tag out and do some journaling. And then this one here has space for 3 photographs. The next page here is a static page, not interactive, so you can add 2 photos, but I really like the sentiment lovebirds, and that inspired this particular embellishment thingy going on here. So I've added a doily, and then I added 2 birds and wrote lovebirds there. And this is another tag that I created, motif sheet, doily, the same thing. So it helps when you are using the same embellishments and same type of, you know, cuts and papers throughout, because that adds to that just pulls everything together and, you know, makes it more synchronized and more in sync. So I like doing that. So you can see that I've used the same kind of embellishments everywhere, same cherry blossom flowers, and then embellishments from the motif sheet, and then the banner punch, the doily, and it really makes the album look cohesive. So this is again an interactive page. You can add 2 photographs, and you can see I've used the negative of the doily here as well. And this is of course one of my favorites, the waterfall photo mats here, so you can add about 8 to 16 photos. And yeah, and then this here I've added lots of tags, and again I've used the banner, the doily, motif sheet, cherry blossom, the same routine, and these tags can be used for photographs or for journaling. And then this is another interesting page. So I've used a circle die and cut out a circle in the center, and then there is an opening on the top, so you can insert your photo in the center, or you could cut out the photo in circle and paste it in the center, however you wish. And then this thing opens up, and you have another interactive element on the inside. And then again you can see I've used the butterflies and stuff, the banner punch, and then inside is another pocket where I've added some tags, so you can journal here. And then this particular embellishment or the punch you see is the latest release. It's called Flower Chain Punch, and it's really beautiful, adds a really good interest and, you know, a design element to the whole thing. So this here is another accordion where you can add more photos, and yeah, so lots of spaces for photos and lots of ideas, lots of different interactive elements. And here again you can add the photo like so, or you can even, you know, use the corner here and insert the photo like that. So yeah, I've kept this really interesting and smart and pretty. And then this last page is a pocket, another interactive element. I used the circle that I'd cut out as embellishment over here, and yeah, at the doily, the motif sheet thing, embellishment, and that's it. So I hope it gives you some idea on how I work with my albums. Now each album is different, but I do reuse ideas from there, and yeah, it just comes out all together at the end. So thank you so much for watching today, and as I said, I will be mentioning the supplies and links to buy those supplies in the description box below. And I hope you found this video helpful. So thank you for stopping by today, and don't forget to share, subscribe, you know the deal. So yeah, and I'll see you again next time. Have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.